Hello guys, welcome back to the North Face Wanderer. I'm sorry, I've got a mouthful of peanuts. We're all set up. I didn't film it, there's no point. Where are we? I hear you scream and shout and yell. We are on the Harbottle Hills, which is a set of hills just outside Harbottle, the small village outside the Cheviots. And what's special about the Harbottle Hills? Well, it consists of what's known as the Drake's Stone. This is a huge boulder which was dumped here by the Ice Age. However, some people believe it has mystical elements and powers. It heals you if you have some kind of ailment. So, I've got Brian with me. He's in the tent behind me cooking his hot dogs. Brian is bold, so I got Brian to hug the stone. Will he grow hair in the morning? We will see. Let's see if the stone has healing capabilities. So, the weather, I will just quickly turn you around. Over 20-mile-an-hour winds. We're both in the Lanshan too. They seem to be standing up to it all right. We are on a bed of heather. It's really comfortable. I'll take you for a walk round later on. At the moment, I'm just cooking my dinner. There it is. Again, one of my boil in the bag specials. This time it's meatballs and spaghetti. Followed by, what is it followed by? I can't remember. Spotted dick and custard. What a classic. That's why it's followed by it. So let me cook this and I'll bring you back. This probably be a quick, short video, not as long as what it normally is, because we just wanted to get up here and the weather's crap. So I'll bring you back when I'm eating my dinner.
Oh, I'll order another one.
What happened, Bri?
The wind caught the cooker and blew it against the tent.
And it's burnt your Lanshan too.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the risk what happens when you're cooking in tents. So Brian's gonna now have to fork out for another Lanshan too, unfortunately. These things happen, no one's been hurt. Brian, have you learned anything?
Well, yeah.
Don't have hot dogs on a fucking camp.
I know.
Oh well, at least he's got a spare inner.
It'll be alright.
That wind's getting up. Hopefully these tents are gonna handle it. Come in this direction. Dush, straight into the side of there. I'm getting back in to have me dinner. Well, that was a close one. So, yeah, Brian's just burnt the outer, his fly sheet to his tent, because obviously he was cooking in the festival and the winds just caught the flames and burnt it, but luckily it's only made a few holes, but the fly's ruined. So this is why you got to be so careful if you're going to cook inside a tent. I've done it. I did it in the past. I'll put a link to the video up here somewhere, and it's scary. So Brian's all right, tent's okay, but it's just gonna, obviously he's gonna get himself a new tent. At least he's got a spare inner, like I said earlier on before. So yeah, it's lucky because I don't want him in this tent with me. He snores. It's 11 o'clock, so it's time for bed. I'm in my sleeping bag anyway. The wind's got up. We're having up to 27 miles an hour winds tonight. You can hear the rain. I can hear Brian snoring as well. He's a bit miffed because he's burnt a hole in his tent, but we've already ordered another one because I've got a signal up here, so ordered one off Amazon for him. So he should be okay. At least he'll have a spare inner. Just shows you about cooking in tents and how dangerous it can be, but luckily he got away with it, so everything's good. It's not a cold night, it's a warm night, a bit windy, going to be a bit noisy, but I've got some earplugs, so I'll put them in. I don't know if I told you, it's a Friday night, and me and Brian knew that the weather was going to be rubbish, so we were going to come out anyway. We decided to come out, so
yeah, so let's see what the morning holds for us. I'll put the weather up now on the screen so you can see. I think first thing it's still going to be raining, but you know, never mind. So catch you in the morning, and I'll bring you back if anything happens, but I doubt it very much, except for lots of snoring. So I'll see you later, guys. Good morning. Are we ready to see outside? Let's have a look. Not too bad. Oh. Time for a brew. Here we are. It hammered down last night and the tents really stood up well. Well, my tent did. Brian's has got holes in it due to him setting light to it last night, but that's not a problem. We're over that. We bought another one. So again, like I said, we're on Harbottle Hills. Over there in the far distance is a hill called Cold Law. Down behind this hill is the village of Harbottle and the ruined castle of Harbottle Castle. And over there is Drake's Stone. Like I said yesterday, Drake's Stone, mythical stone used by the Druids, weighs hundreds of tons. They believe that the Druids had ceremonies over there. It's been there for years, and it's got what's it called? People chiseled their names, graffiti. I think I've got a picture of 1885, something like that. And then down here we've got Harbottle Lake, And if you look at the far end, you might see little white signs, and there's Brian going off for the call of nature in the distance all the way there. That's marking the impact area for the ranges. Before we come up, we checked down there in them woods is where we've parked, well, right down the bottom there, and the flag's not flying, so we checked that. That's fine. You can push off into that distance if you want to do any camping. Now I know there is a nice camp spot up over by them woods where there's an old abandoned or derelict farmhouse type ruins, and that's a good place to camp as well. But weather's coming in this way. It's said that it's going to be like this. We've got some blue sky out there. It's going to be like this until about 9 o'clock. The time now is 7:15, so we've just had a brew. You've just seen me make a brew with my new little coffee maker espresso thing. Very good, a little bit bulky but good. Makes a lovely brew, and when Brian comes back from what he's doing, he's going to get some more hot water on and we're going to make another one. So the sun is trying to peek out through there, the mist is rolling through. It's very mysterious and enchanting, and I'm just glad to be out. It was a Friday night, as I said, and look at the structures here. It's a shame that it's all heather. The heather is in bloom, all nice and purple. We've got ferns mixed in with it, and as you would have seen before, the blueberries are out. So Brian has been picking some of them and scoffing some blueberries, and they taste just right. It's just the perfect time for them. With all this rain, it's made them very succulent and sweet. So yeah, can I get the drone up? It seems a little bit windy, but I will try and get that drone up. Other than that, I think it's pack away some of the kit, get the brew on, have another brew, and then make plans to skedaddle out of here. Thanks for staying this far with me, guys. I wasn't going to make a video on this one. I don't know why. I started walking up the hills and I said to Brian, I'm not going to bother. But then I thought, no, I'm out. Let's just make a film. Not been out here before. And it's a lovely area. So, as I said, all this area here is Otterburn impact area. Everywhere you can see. Over in that far distance was where I was on the last video, Shield Hope Law. Just see it through the clag in the crowd. So yeah, if you're going to come up here, just make sure that you check that the ranges are not being used. I have been up here before when the ranges are being used, and you can hear the crump 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 of the artillery rounds and the mortars. They're not going to land anywhere near you. They will not fire this close to the edge of the impact area. If they do, they're bad shots. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, it's that time again. Leave no trace. This is where Brian was. This is where I was. The thing about camping in all this heather is that if you drop something, you're not going to find it, or you're not going to realise you find it because it's quite deep heather. So we're heading back to Drakestone. 2 people on Drakestone. I can just see, you probably can't pick them up on the GoPro. And back down to the car. So, you ready, Batman?
Yes.
You got over the shock of nearly dying in your tent?
Yeah. We're all right. We survived.
Yeah. How's your hands? You patted it out with your hands. Okay. Is that a burn there?
No, that's off my cigarette.
All right. So you're okay.
I'm fine.
Tell the viewers that you're okay.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help with any, any PTSD or anything?
Well, you
like
can
that?
carry us down there.
I'll carry it down then. Come on, come on. Oh,
Come on,
give him a
then.
rub, give him a rub. Are we going to put your head on that Drakestone, see if your hair grows?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so ready, Bri?
Yeah.
We're going that way. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. That was Drakestone and Harbottle Hills. A nice overnighter. We've managed to get off the hills just in time because it looks like it's going to be raining in about 5 minutes. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good night's camp.
How did you get on with your tent?
Not very well.
No. So Brian, obviously, as I said in the video, has burned his Lanshan too. It just shows you the dangers of cooking in your tent, all right? So he's now going to be forking out for another Lanshan, but I know he'll have one by next weekend. So thanks for watching guys. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. So it's bye for me.
And it's bad for me.
See you later guys.